Petition tribunal for warrant against autocrat Hasina, says lawyer. Change in power, not just transfer of state power, says Tariq Rahman. HSC exams cancelled amid student protest, decision on results later. Assalamu alaikum. This is Nusrat Islam welcoming you all to Evening News. You have just had the Crown Cement headlines. Now let's move on to the details. A warrant will be requested for former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina on the allegations of genocide against her once the International Crimes Tribunal has been reformed, according to a lawyer working for the prosecution. Advocate H.M. Tamim said the International Crimes Tribunal's investigation agency has registered the allegations as 3 complaints. That will be the case. They have appointed an investigating officer after registering it. The investigating officer has already begun work. Asked about the progress in the investigation, he said they are working on a profile of the suspects. They are preparing the background. Now they are waiting for the tribunal to be reformed.
আন্তর্জাতিক অপরাধ ট্রাইব্যুনালের তদন্ত সংস্থায় ইতিমধ্যে 3টি গণহত্যা এবং মানবতাবিরোধী অপরাধের অভিযোগ এসেছে। ইনভেস্টিগেশন অফিসার জানিয়েছেন যে ট্রাইব্যুনাল পুনর্গঠন হওয়ার সাথে সাথেই এই মামলার আসামিদের বিরুদ্ধে তিনি গ্রেফতারি পরোয়ানার জন্য দরখাস্ত করবেন ট্রাইব্যুনালে। প্রধান আসামি সাবেক প্রধানমন্ত্রী শেখ হাসিনা, এখানে আসামি আছেন সাবেক সেতুমন্ত্রী ওবায়দুল কাদের, সেখানে আসামি আছেন সাবেক মন্ত্রী পরিষদের সদস্যদের মধ্যে আছেন পলক আছেন, আরাফাত আছে, তারপরে আইন মন্ত্রী আনিসুল হক সাহেব আছেন।
BNP's acting chairman Tariq Rahman has said that a change in power is not just a transfer of state power. A change in power means a qualitative change in the state and politics. He said without ensuring the political and economic empowerment of the people, it is not possible to achieve the desired qualitative change in the state and politics. To ensure public participation in the desired state reforms and to make the democratic system sustainable, a government that is accountable to the people through their votes must be established. Tariq Rahman made these remarks in a video message from London today.
ঐতিহাসিক গণ অভ্যুত্থানের সাফল্য ও উদ্দেশ্য নস্যাৎ করে দিতে সুপরিকল্পিতভাবে চলছে ষড়যন্ত্র এবং এই ষড়যন্ত্রের অংশ হিসাবেই একটি ধর্মীয় জনগোষ্ঠীর উপরে পরিকল্পিত হামলার ছক কষে দেশে একটি অস্থিতিশীলতার সৃষ্টির অপচেষ্টা চালানো হয়েছিল। তবে হাসিনা পতন আন্দোলনের পক্ষের শক্তি এবং অন্তর্বর্তী সরকারের সময়োচিত পদক্ষেপের কারণে বিতাড়িত অপশক্তির পরিস্থিতির অবনতি ঘটাতে ব্যর্থ হয়েছে। আপনারা আপনাদের যার যার সংবাদপত্রে নির্ভয়ে এই শব্দটি লিখবেন, হাসিনা পালিয়েছে। গত 15 বছরে যেই সকল পরিবারের মানুষগুলো গুম, খুন, অপহরণের শিকার হয়েছেন, ছাত্র জনতার বিপ্লবে হাজারো মানুষ যারা শহীদ হয়েছেন, আহত হয়েছেন, তাদের এবং তাদের পরিবারের দুঃখ দুর্দশার কথাগুলো আপনারা আপনাদের সংবাদ মাধ্যমে তুলে ধরবেন। দায়িত্বশীল এবং জনপ্রিয় দল বিএনপির একজন নেতা, কর্মী, সমর্থক হিসাবে রাষ্ট্র সংস্কারের পথ ধরে অন্তর্বর্তীকালীন সরকার যথাসময়ে জাতীয় নির্বাচনের তারিখ ঘোষণা করবে। সেই নির্বাচনে জনগণের রায় পেতে জনগণের মন জয় করুন।
BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir has urged India to extradite ousted Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina to Bangladesh to face trial. He made this call while talking to reporters after paying tribute to BNP founder Zia Rahman in the city. He, along with 2 newly inducted members of the BNP Standing Committee, Major Retired Hafizuddin Ahmed and AZM Zahid Hussain, paid tribute by placing a wreath at the grave of President Zia Rahman. Fakhrul said India did not seem to keep its commitment towards democracy as the country provided shelter to her. Replying to a question, the BNP Secretary General praised the current interim government's activities.
15 বছর ধরে শেখ হাসিনার ফ্যাসিবাদী শাসন বাংলাদেশ স্বাধীনতাকে দুর্বল করে দিয়েছে। সে 18 লাখ কোটি টাকা ঋণে আবদ্ধ করে গেছে, পাচার হয়ে গেছে প্রায় $100 বিলিয়ন। সেই ব্যক্তিকে আজকে এইভাবে ভারতে আশ্রয় দিয়ে ভারত তার যে কমিটমেন্ট টুয়ার্ডস ডেমোক্রেসি, এটা ভারত রক্ষা করেছে বলে মনে হয় না। আমাদের তাই আহ্বান থাকবে ভারতের কাছে যে আপনারা তাকে আইনানুগভাবে আইনের কাছে বাংলাদেশের সরকারের কাছে তুলে দেন।
Nearly 1,000 people were killed and 25,000 injured in the recent movement led by students, according to a report by the Human Rights Support Society. This figure was derived from information provided by victims' families, eyewitnesses, hospitals, and national newspapers. Some 311 people were killed between 16 July and 3rd August, while 508 killed between 4th August and 18th August. Of the deceased, 630 were identified, say the Human Rights Monitoring Report compiled using data from 12 national dailies, the HRSS Research Unit, and volunteers across Bangladesh. However, based on credible information from the mass media, hospitals, and other sources, the HRSS estimated that the death toll could be at least 1,000. The remaining exams of higher secondary certificate and equivalents have been cancelled, said the Board of Intermediate and Secondary Education Dhaka Chairman Professor Topon Kumar Sarkar. The remaining tests of the HSC and equivalent exams will not be conducted, according to a decision made by the Ministry of Education in response to the demands of the candidates. Earlier in the day, a group of the HSC and its equivalent examinees staged a demonstration at the Bangladesh Secretariat, demanding acquittal from the examinations postponed due to the recent nationwide student movement. During the demonstration, the agitating students said that the results of the HSC and its equivalent examinations should be based on the subjects already examined. Nusrat Jahan Tania, the elder sister of Mosarrat Jahan Munia, who was raped and murdered in April 2021, has called for a reinvestigation of the case filed against Bosundhara Group Managing Director Saim Sobhan Anvir. At a press conference held at the National Press Club today, Tania urged the interim government to take action, including the arrest of Anvir. She alleged that former Law Minister Anisul Haq, ex-IGP Benazir Ahmed, and PBI Chief Banaj Kumar Mojumdar were involved in covering up the murder and rape by accepting bribes on behalf of Anvir. In a written statement, Tania claimed that she had repeatedly requested former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina to address these issues, but never received a meeting with her. Women leaders had a meeting with the Chief Advisor, Professor Mohammad Yunus, on Tuesday and demanded expediting treatment of the injured persons and formation of Judicial Reforms Commission to avoid repetition of previous mistakes. They put forward a number of recommendations and also sought steps to stop violence against women and make recruitment processes judicious. The Chief Advisor listened to them and considered their recommendations positively. Advisor for Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Soeda Rizwana Hassan, briefed the media after the meeting held at State Guest House, Jamuna. Police have received permission to question Awami League leaders Dipu Moni, the former Minister for Social Welfare, for 4 days, and Arif Khan Joy, the former Deputy Minister for Sports, for 5 days while in their custody. Dhaka Additional Chief Metropolitan Magistrate Sultan Shohaguddin passed the remand orders today. Police had brought Dipu Moni and Joy to court to petition for them to be remanded for 10 days. The two Awami League leaders were shown arrested in a murder case filed at Mohammadpur police station. A wave of cases and arrests have hit former Awami League MPs, ministers and leaders since the Sheikh Hasina-led government fell on 5th August. Bangladesh Bank will no longer save any bank by providing it with special liquidity support, Bangladesh Bank Governor Ahsan H. Mansoor said today. The central bank has suspended special liquidity support for some Sharia-based banks, he said in a press conference after a meeting with the delegation of the FBCCI. The governor said the banking regulator has already capped lending activities of 6 ailing banks. At the meeting, the FBCCI team demanded punishment of the people who scammed and looted banks in the name of doing businesses. Before ending, let's have a look on the Crown Cement headlines once again. Will petition tribunal for warrant against autocrat Hasina, says lawyer. Change in power, not just transfer of state power, says Tariq Rahman. HSC exams cancelled amid student protest, decision on results later. And that's all from the newsroom for now. To know updates, videos of this bulletin, visit our website www.ntvbt.com. Besides, visit our YouTube and verified Facebook page for updates of NTV's all popular programs and bulletins. Our next bulletin, Shondar Khabor, will be aired in Bangla at 7:30 p.m. Thank you for being with us. Have a good time.